Hold on. Let's see. Just inviting a few people to our live. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start. I think we're just like a few minutes early. I was trying to take a moment to invite a few people to the live. I want to say thank you to everyone who has been DMing us, saying thank you for the real estate live videos, asking questions, and also for those of you who let us know that you couldn't make it to the live, but you wanted to catch a future one. We're gonna be doing this every Sunday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And the reason for this really is because we're both licensed realtors in the Southern California area. We are coming up on 4 years with our real estate license. And one of our main goals is to help others build generational wealth through home ownership. And a way to do that is to educate our community. So we're hosting these live videos. We're posting information on our social media. We're sending out newsletters through our website, all in hopes, all in an effort to educate you all on the real estate information, on the home buying process, on the process of selling your home, to give you tips, tricks, suggestions, things like that, in order to put you in the best position possible as a home owner, a home purchaser, or a property purchaser, someone who wants to sell their home. So we're going to be covering a lot of different topics. Some of the topics may be repetitive. Maybe we went over them before, but it's always good to go over them again. We welcome questions from you all during the week. If you just want to DM us or email us, our email is HendersonRealEstateTeam@gmail.com. You can DM us on our Facebook or our Instagram and give us any question. We're also adding call-ins, live call-ins during the week. I think we're probably going to do those on Wednesday. I just had one on Wednesday. There were a few ladies from my empowerment network who had some questions on becoming first-time home buyers. But it was a really good conversation. Got a chance to answer their questions live. And it was just a quick call in. They could just dial in, ask their questions. So we're really just trying to explore ways to provide you all with information, as much information as possible in regards to real estate. So today we're talking about special assessments and Mello Roos. I don't know if you heard that, a car just went past, but we're talking about special assessments and Mello Roos today on the Instagram Live with Henderson Real Estate Team. So we're going to explain that process to you today. Did you want to show the card?
First of all, I want to say happy Sunday. Second, roof to the bruhs out there. And third, go Spartans, San Jose State. How much is your home worth? If you want to find it out, go to HendersonRealEstateTeam.com, HendersonRealEstateTeam.com.
Great. So that was our little commercial, right? So thank you for that information, babe. So special assessments. I want to break down what a special assessment and a Mello Roos is for you to start, and then just give you a few tips, some information. If you have any questions, you can put them in the comment section below, and then as I'm going through, I'll try and answer them for you. If you don't have any questions, good. Just go ahead and wave at us or drop a thumbs up so that we know you've tuned in. And you can also invite someone. So if you have anyone that you know is looking into real estate, buying a property, go ahead and invite them right now to this Instagram Live so that they can also see what we have going on. Recycle My House joined us. Thank you so much for joining us. All right, so special assessments. A special assessment, as far as property goes, is the amount that homeowners must pay that's above and beyond the normal property taxes. This is an amount that homeowners will pay for special projects that benefit the neighborhood that they have purchased in. All right, so that's what a special assessment is. It's just a tax, but it's an additional tax that you pay for special projects that have been built in your neighborhood or that are going to be developed in your neighborhood. Okay. A Mello Roos, it's very similar, but it's specific to California. So it is a special assessment that was created in the state of California to finance local infrastructure or services. Now, this tax, a Mello Roos, this tax is applied to residents of that district that benefit from that project. So very similar, right, to special assessments. So a Mello Roos is specific to California, and it simply is a tax that helps to finance local infrastructure or services in a specific district, okay? And everyone who lives in that district will pay that tax, which is called a Mello Roos. They will pay that tax because they benefit from the infrastructure or the services that tax goes to pay for. So basically you're paying for, the pool that was added to your neighborhood that's now a community pool that you can take your kids to during the week on the weekends. You're paying for that new community center or clubhouse. You're paying for, I've seen like gyms in the area. So there's like a gym that is specific to that development of houses where everyone who lives in that area has access to that gym. It's only for the people in that community. So those are the things that you're paying for with the Mello Roos. Maybe new schools were built in the area specific to that district. So you're going to be paying for that tax that you're paying through the Mello Roos helps to finance the development and the building of that school or that local service. Okay, so it can be a plethora of different things, but basically you're paying a special tax because new developments have been built in the area that you directly benefit from as a homeowner in that area or district. Okay, so some things that you need to be aware of is that special assessments and Mello Roos stay into effect for a long time. So they are in effect basically until the principal balance and interest on that project that was built is paid off. All right. And any additional like special bonds or fees that go along with it. And typically they last between 20 and 40 years. So if you get into a new development, you purchase a home in a new development, you can look forward to paying that Mello Roos or special tax for the lifetime or the term that you have financed your property for. So if you have a 30-year fix, you're going to be paying that Mello Roos for at least 30 years. It can be shorter. It may get paid off sooner, but expect that you're going to be paying that special assessment tax or Mello Roos for the entire length of your home loan. All right. Even if you refinance, you're always going to have that Mello Roos if you're still in that 20 to 40 year period. And it may get paid off sooner, but it may not. So just bet on paying that the whole time. All right. So again, until all reasonable administrative costs, fees, special bonds that go along with that special assessment tax is paid off, that's how long you're going to pay it. So you usually find, sometimes people are wondering where they can find the amount that they will expect to pay on a new home that they're interested in. So you want to look at the taxes. If you have a great realtor, they're going to know just where to look. And usually when I'm speaking with clients about a home that they're interested in, the taxes are the first thing that I go to look for, because everything could look great with the home. It could be in their price range as far as a mortgage or a HOA fee. It could be in the neighborhood that they like. It has the criteria that they want: 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,200 plus square footage. But the taxes can be a make or break for them, right? Because depending on what area it's in, depending on what local infrastructures or services have been developed or built in that area, it may have a high Mello Roos. It may have a high special tax. And at the end of the year, when they paid their mortgage on time every month, if they have this special tax that's $7,000 that they have to pay, in one lump sum, they may not be able to afford that. So I like to look at the taxes and see where the taxes are at, what they are, and let my buyer know what they can expect. It's very important. So you can find that under special assessment charges on the last year's tax bill. You can find it on the taxes for the property if you are looking that up. If you're using our branded real estate app, all you have to do is go under taxes or tax information, and it will show you what the special assessment taxes, including Mello Roos, what those were for the last year. So if you're using our app, all you have to do is click tax information. If you're not using our app, then you want to look into the taxes on that property or ask your realtor. All right, so in California, if you do not pay your Mello Roos or your special assessment taxes, then your HOA, if you have a HOA on that property, they have legal recourse to put a lien against your property. So you want to make sure that you are aware of the special taxes on the property before you buy it. And then when you buy the property, you pay your special taxes. It's not something that you can just put on the back burner and say, hey, I'll handle that later, because it's going to continue to add up. And with it adding up, you're also, especially if you have a HOA, they will take legal recourse against you if you're not paying your HOA fees and if you're not paying your special taxes. And if they put a lien against your property, that's not the end of it either, because if you sell the property later, you will have to pay the lien amount out of what would have been your profit from that property. So it follows you. It never goes away. Okay. Pay your taxes on time. Otherwise, you're subject to interest and payment that, again, you can later be responsible for. All right. Even when you sell your home. So the property taxes can be deducted from your federal income tax as well. So you're never going to get away from it. Just make sure that you're aware of it and that you save up for it. Sometimes people have their special tax payments set up in their mortgage payment. Sometimes you don't. You have to pay it at the end of the year. We're homeowners, and in our mortgage payment, we pay towards our annual taxes. We pay towards, our insurances on the home. And at the end of the year, our bank, our lender, takes money out of the escrow account that we've paid into all year while paying our mortgage, and then they pay our annual taxes, special taxes in a lump sum. So we don't have to come up with money at the end of the year because it's built into our mortgage payment. So that's another thing. You want to make sure that you know what your payment consists of for your mortgage payment, and what you're paying and what you're responsible for paying in addition to that. That's something that your realtor can help break down for you during the process. Your loan officer is really responsible for all the monetary things. So your realtor will likely know a little bit about it. Your loan officer can break down the payments or your estimated payments for each thing you're responsible for. So before you get that mortgage payment, before you have to pay your first mortgage payment, you know exactly what you need to pay, what it's going to, if you have an escrow fee, to save up money throughout the year to pay that annual payment. And it's just a really good position to be in, knowing what your money is going towards and what you're responsible for as a homeowner. Homeownership is a huge responsibility, and it's different from paying rent. So you want to make sure that you are well aware of everything that you need to know. So that's what we have for you today on special assessments. I see a few other people have joined. Yo, Millie, hi. So thank you for joining us today. I also wanted to give a chance for you to add anything else that you wanted to add as far as special assessments or Mello Roos or anything else you think would be great for them to know.
A lot of times, if you look even on some of the different real estate websites like Zillow, Trulia, and things like that, if you scroll down, once you see the home, if you scroll down, it'll say taxes or special taxes. It'll usually give you a monthly number, but also sometimes if you look up the, because it's all public information, if you look up the taxes, it may give you just a yearly total special assessment dollar amount, and then you could just divide that by 12 and it'll tell you how much money per month that you can look forward to spending if you bought that property in additional taxes. All right.
All right, so great. If you have any questions or anything, we don't have any questions down here. We have a whole bunch of people waving and things at us. So if you have any further questions, you know where to reach us, HendersonRealEstateTeam@gmail.com. We have also started a YouTube page. So all of the information that we share with you on our Instagram Live, we are working to make it available also on our YouTube. So at a later time, you can come back and view it. You can share it with your friends and family. You can have extra time to pause the video and take notes, things like that. If you have any other questions for us, let us know. If you're in the Southern California area and you're looking to sell your home or to buy a new home, we would love to be your realtors. My name is Keona Henderson. This is Arvel Henderson, both licensed real estate agents in Southern California, going into our 4th year, and we're happy to help. Our website is HendersonRealEstateTeam.info. Our email is HendersonRealEstateTeam@gmail.com. And if you want to know how much your home is worth, go to, you got to say it.
HendersonRealTeam.info.
All right. So I think we're done. Yeah? We done? All right. Peace.
Oh, now you saying peace.